All right, so I want to give my thoughts after reading this book, The Satanic Bible by Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan. So, first off, this is it's not full of evil, scary, sadistic shit at all. It's just not written like that at all. It's written on a very scholarly level. So we're not dealing with evil, but we are dealing with polarity. This is the opposite of mainstream religion as it relates to the doctrine each one preaches. All right, so as most religions deal with worshiping the spirit, this is dealing with worshiping the flesh, ego gratification. All right, more like man as God shit. Mainstream religion more so deals with life after death, the afterlife. This religion is more so dealing with the here and now. All right, so it's opposite. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with the opposite end of the. You know what I'm saying? All right, so so I want to read. In this book, it's a part. It says the 9 satanic statements. So I want to read that. I guess like it's written to be like kind of a brief outline of what the religion is supposed to be about or whatever. Actually, throughout the book, reading the book though, the author makes a lot of good points on different things. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a lot in the book that I agree with. There's also probably a lot I don't agree with. But it's definitely not what you will think if you haven't got into learning any of the literature from the satanic religion, as this at least as it relates to this. You know what I'm saying? Because like any religion, you know, you get different sects and groups and get different ideas and shit. So I know it doesn't speak for everything, I wouldn't imagine. But anyway, as it relates to this book, this is what we're talking about. It says the 9 satanic statements are: 1. Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence. 2. Satan represents vital existence instead of spiritual pipe dreams. 3. Satan represents undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit. 4. Satan represents kindness to those who deserve it instead of love wasted on ingrates. 5. Satan represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek. 6. Satan represents responsibility to the responsible instead of concern for psychic vampires. 7. Satan represents man as just another animal, sometimes better, more often worse than those that walk on all fours, who, because of his divine spiritual and intellectual development, has become the most vicious animal of all. 8. Satan represents all of the so-called sins, as they all lead to physical, mental, or emotional gratification. 9. Satan has been the best friend the church has ever had, as he has kept it in business all these years. Alright, so the author, he touches on so many different things throughout the book that I'd rather make several short videos than to make one long ass video trying to cram everything in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this one at that and get to the next one because this is just full of shit, bro.